ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। ॐ श्रीमहासरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। अथ श्रीमन्नारायणीयं दशक 15 कपिलोपदेशः, the teachings of Kapila. The first verse of this dashakam, containing the teachings of Kapila, an incarnation of God Vishnu, to his mother Devahuti, is composed in the Malini meter, having 15 syllables in each of the 4 quarters. Matiriha gunasakta bandhakruteshvasakta त्वमृतकृदुपरुन्दे भक्तियोगस्तु शक्तिं महदनुगमलभ्या भक्तिरेवात्र साध्या कपिलतनुरिति त्वं देवहूत्यै न्यगादीः। इह गुणसक्ता मतिः. In this world, the mind which is attached to worldly pleasures, bandhakrit, it leads to bondage. Teshu asaktatu, the mind not attached to mundane joys, amritakrit, leads one to immortality or salvation. Bhakti yogaha tu, the Bhakti Yoga or the path of Bhakti, Saktim Uparunde, it stops attachment. Atra Mahad Anugama Labhya, here the Bhakti which is attainable by following the great people. Bhaktihi eva sadhya iti is the only thing worth accomplishing. Thus, Kapila Tanuhu Tvam, you in the form of Kapila, Devahutyai Nyagadihi, told Devahuti. In the Bhagavata Puranam, it is said that after Kardama Muni left for the forest, in order to please his mother Devahuti, Bhagavan Kapila stayed on in the sacred Bindusara. Devahuti asked him to enlighten her and bowed before him. When he was thus requested by his mother, Bhagavan Kapila told her that in this world, mind is the cause of bondage. The same mind is the cause of liberation also. When the mind gets entangled in worldly pleasures, it is bound to the world. When the same mind is not attached to worldly things and is focused on something higher, it becomes the cause for liberation. The Bhakti Yoga or devotion to God helps a person to detach himself from worldly pleasures. In the Bhagavata Puranam and in Narayaniyam, Bhakti Yoga is time and again extolled as the best path to follow. This Bhakti is attainable by following the path of great people. Bhakti is attainable in 9 ways. Shravanam, listening to the tale of the God. Kirtanam, chanting the name of the God. Smaranam, thinking about God. Padasevanam, worshipping at his feet. Archanam, adoration. Vandanam, bowing down. Dasyam, being a servant of God. Sakyam, being a friend of God. Atmanivedanam, totally surrendering oneself to God. Kapila told his mother Devahuti that this bhakti is the only thing that is to be sought after in this world. Kapila is well known as the founder of the Sankhya system of philosophy. There are 6 systems of Indian philosophy: the Sankhya Yoga of Kapila, Yoga of Patanjali, Nyaya of Gautama, Vaisheshika of Kanada, the Purva Mimamsa of Jaimini, and the Uttara Mimamsa or the Vedanta. The word Sankhya means enumeration. In this philosophy, 25 tattvas or principles are enumerated. The tattvas are the Prakriti, Mahat, Ahankara, the 5 Tanmatras, the 5 Mahabhutas, the heart, the 10 Indriyas, and the Purusha is the 25th element. One who knows this demarcation correctly is free from the bondage of this worldly existence. In the Sankhya philosophy, as found in the Bhagavata Puranam and Narayaniyam, devotion to God finds a very important place, which is not the case in the classical Sankhya philosophy. प्रकृतिमहदहङ्काराश्च मात्राश्च भूतान् न्यपि हृदपि दशाक्षी पूरुषः पञ्चविंशः इति विदितविभागो मुच्यते सौ प्रकृत्या कपिलतनुरिति त्वं देवहूत्यै न्यगादीः. Prakriti, Mahad, Ahankaraha cha. The Moola Prakriti, Mahat Tattva and the Ahankara. Matraha cha, the 5 Tanmatras. Bhutani api, the 5 Mahabhutas. Hrid api and the mind. Dashakshi, the 10 Indriyas. Purushaha Panchavimshaha. The Purusha is the 25th. Vidita Vibhagaha Asau, knowing the division. Prakritya Muchyate iti, becomes free from Prakriti or bondage. Thus, Kapila Tanuhu Tvam, you as Kapila Murti, Devahutyai Nyagadihi, you instructed Devahuti. In this verse, the 25 elements recognized by the Sankhya philosophy are mentioned. The first is Prakriti. It is the first evolver, originator, or source of the material world. It has the 3 gunas, Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. Then comes Mahat, the principle of intelligence, and then Ahankara, the concept of individuality. Matraha are the 5 Tanmatras of sound, touch, form, taste, and smell. The 5 Pancha Mahabhutas, Akasha, Vayu, Agni, water, and Prithvi, the earth. Hrit is the mind, and Dasha Akshi or the 10 Indriyas, the 5 Jnanendriyas or sensory organs like that of hearing, seeing, touch, taste, and smell. And the organs of action, namely mouth, hands, legs, the reproductory and the excretory organs. The 25th Tattva is the Purusha. The Bhagavata Puranam in the 3rd Skanda talks about Purusha thus: Anadiratma Purusho Nirguna Prakrite Paraha Pratyak Dhama Swayam Jyotir Vishwam Ena Samanvitam. That is, the Purusha is without beginning, free from the 3 gunas. He is beyond the Prakriti. He is all pervading and self-effulgent. A person who understands this demarcation, that is, that all the categories other than Purusha are the effects of Prakriti and that Purusha is distinct from them, is released from the worldly bondage. प्रकृतिगतगुणौगैर्नाज्यते पूरुषोऽयं यदि तु सजति तस्यां तद्गुणास्तं भजेरन् मदनुभजन तत्त्वालोचनै साप्यपेयात् कपिलतनुरिति त्वं देवहूत्यै न्यगादीः. Prakriti Gata Gunaugaihi, by the attributes of Prakriti. Ayam Purushaha na ajyate, this Purusha is not tainted. Tu tasyam sajati yadi, but if he is inclined towards the Prakriti, tad gunaha tam bhajeran, the qualities of Prakriti will attach themselves to him. Sa api, that Prakriti also, mad anubhajana tattva alochanaihi, by repeated worship of me and pondering over reality, apeyat iti, will go away. Kapila tanuhu tvam, you as Kapila, devahutyai nyagadihi, told Devahuti, your mother. This verse says that the qualities of the Prakriti, like hunger, thirst, sorrow, delusion, old age, and the like, do not affect the Purusha. In the Bhagavata Puranam, 3rd Skanda, 27th Adhyaya, in the first verse, it is said, Prakritistopi Purusho Najyate Prakritair Gunaihi Avikarat Akartritvat Nirgunatvat Jalarkavat, which means just as the sun reflected in the water is not affected by the coolness or movement of the water, in the same way, though being in the body, which is an effect of the Prakriti, the Purusha is not tainted by the joys and sorrows of the body. By nature, the Purusha is without any change. He is not the doer of any action and he is without any qualities. On the other hand, if the Purusha is attached to Prakriti, the attributes of Prakriti attach themselves to him. The Bhagavata Puranam in the 3rd Skanda, 27th Adhyaya, 2nd verse says, Sa esha yarhi prakriter guneshvabi vishajjate aham kriya vimudatma kartasmityabhimanyate, which means that when the Purusha associates himself with the qualities of the Prakriti, then, deluded by Ahankara, he starts thinking that he is the doer. Further, Bhagavan Kapila instructed his mother Devahuti that the constant worship of the god and understanding the reality will make the Prakriti leave her hold on the Purusha. The 26th verse of the 27th Adhyaya in the 3rd Skandam of the Bhagavata Puranam says, Evam vidita tattvasya prakritir mai manasam yunjato napakuruta atma ramasya karhichit, which means that Prakriti has no hold over that self-contented man who is ever engaged in God and has the knowledge of reality. Vimalamatirupaatairasanadyairmadangam गरुडसमधिरूढं दिव्यभूषायुधाङ्कं रुचितुलिततमालं शीलयेतानुवेलं कपिलतनुरिति त्वं देवहूत्यै न्यगादीः. In this verse, Bhagavan Kapila tells his mother Devahuti that a person becoming purified by the practice of yama, niyama, asana, pranayama and pratyahara should constantly meditate on the form of God, which is adorned with divine ornaments and holding divine weapons like conch, discus, and mace, as seated on Garuda and lustrous like a tamala tree. Bimalamatihi, with a pure mind. Upataihi asanadhyaihi, following the asanas and other yogic practices. Garuda Samadhirudam, mounted on Garuda. Divya Bhusha Ayudankam, in the body having divine ornaments and weapons. Ruchi Tulita Tamalam, having the lustre of the tamala tree. Madangam Anuvelam, always should meditate on my body. Shilayeta, meditate. Iti, thus. Kapila Tanuhu Tvam Devahutyai Nyagadihi, you in the form of Kapila instructed Devahuti. Mama gunagana karnanai kirtanadyair mayi surasaridoga prakya chittaanuvrittihi bhavati parama bhaktis sahi mrityorvijetri kapila tanurititvam devahutyai nyagadihi. In this verse, Bhagavan Kapila tells his mother Devahuti that the supreme devotion in which the mind is ever inclined towards God, like the stream of the divine river flowing towards the ocean, arises by listening to the various virtuous tales of the God and by chanting, remembering, adoring, and surrendering to God. This devotion is capable of conquering mortality and make one free from the cycle of birth and death. Mama gunagana leela akarnanaihi, by listening to my virtues and various leelas. Kirtanadhyaihi mayi, in me, by chanting my name and the like. Surasarit ogha prakya chitta anuvrittihi, arises the inclination of the mind towards God like the stream of the river flowing towards the ocean. Sura means divine, Sarit means river. Surasarit is the divine river Ganges. It is so called because it is a heavenly river which was later brought to the earth by Bhagiratha. Oga means stream, Prakya means similar to. The tendency of any river is to flow downwards. Here, Bhakti is said to flow in the heart like the stream of the Ganges. Parama Bhaktihi Bhavati, the supreme Bhakti arises. Sahi, that bhakti indeed, mrityoho vijetri iti, is the conqueror of mortality. Kapila tanuhu tvam, you in the form of Kapila, devahutyai nyagadihi, instructed Devahuti. Ahaha bahulahinsa sanchitartai kutumbam pratidinamanupushnan strijito balalali vishatihi grihasakto yatanam mayya bhaktaha कपिलतनुरितित्वं देवहूत्यैन्यगादीः. In this verse, Bhagavan Kapila tells his mother Devahuti that a person who is not devoted to him, one who daily nourishes only his family by accumulating wealth by any violent means, one who is under the sway of his wife or other ladies and is prepared to do anything to please them, one who cares for his children only, such a person, totally bound to his home and not interested in anything higher, enters hell and undergoes a lot of pain. Yatana is acute pain or anguish. Yatanam is also the torments inflicted by Yama on sinners. Bahula hinsa sanchitartaihi, by wealth accumulated by many violent acts. Pratidinam kutumbam anupushnan, daily nourishing the family. Strijitaha, under the control of ladies. Balalali, fondling the children. Grihasaktaha, attached to the home. Mayi abhaktaha, one who is not devoted to me. Yatanamhi vishati, indeed enters the hell. Ahaha iti, alas, thus. Kapila tanuhu tvam, you in the form of Kapila, Devahutyai nyagadihi, told Devahuti. युवति जठरखिन्नो जातबोधोऽप्यकाण्डे प्रसवगलितबोधः पीडयोल्लङ्घ्य बाल्यं पुनरपि बत मुह्यत्येव तारुण्यकाले कपिलतनुरिति त्वं देवहूत्यै न्यगादीः. In this verse, Bhagavan Kapila tells his mother Devahuti that while suffering in the womb of the mother, the jiva suddenly gets the knowledge of the supreme reality. According to the Bhagavata Purana, 3rd Skanda, 31st Adhyaya, 9th verse, the jiva remembers his doings in hundreds of its birth. Tatra labda smritir daivat karma janma shatodbhavam. But as soon as it takes birth in the earth, the knowledge goes away. After spending the childhood suffering from various afflictions, the child becomes a youth. At this stage, he becomes infatuated with worldly pleasures, and the internal enemies of man, kama, desire, krodha, anger, lobha, greed, mada, pride, matsarya, jealousy, afflict him. If he falls into bad company, all good qualities like truth, purity, compassion, and forbearance also leave him. Alas, this is indeed a sad state of affairs. Yuvati Jatara Kinnaha, suffering in the womb of the young mother. Akande Jata Bodha Api, though getting the knowledge all of a sudden. Prasava Galita Bodha, losing that knowledge during birth. Tarunya Kale Punaha Api, during youth again. Muhyati Eva is deluded only. Iti Kapila Tanuhu Tvam Devahutyai Nyagadihi. You in the form of Kapila told Devahuti. पितृसुरगणयाजी धार्मिको यो गृहस्थः स च निपतति काले दक्षिणाद्वोपगामी मयि निहितमकामं कर्म तु दक्पतार्थं कपिलतनुरिति त्वं देवहूत्यै न्यगादीः. This verse says that the religious householder who worships his ancestors and the gods, after leaving this earth, goes by the southern path and is again born in the earth when his merit is exhausted. But one who performs desireless action dedicated to the god goes by the northern path. Thus, Kapila Bhagavan told his mother Devahuti. The best devotees get liberated immediately and get merged in God. This is called Sadyomukti. Some devotees travel by the northern path, gradually reach the Brahmaloka, and ultimately become one with God. Some devotees travel by the southern path and enjoy the pleasures of the heavenly worlds, and when their merit gets exhausted, again return to the earth to be born again. Dharmikaha yaha grihasthaha, a householder who performs religious deeds. Pitru Suragana Yaji, who worships the ancestors and the gods. Saha, he. Dakshina Adva Upagami, goes by the southern path. Kale Nipatati, in due course he falls to the earth. Mai Nihitam Akamam Karmatu Udakpatartham, the desireless action dedicated to me leads one to the northern path. Iti Kapila Tanuhu Tvam Devahutyai Nyagadihi. Thus you, in the form of Kapila, told your mother Devahuti. Iti suvidita vedyam devahe devahutim kritanutimanogrihya tvam gato yogi sangaihi vimalamatirataasau bhakti yogena mukta tvamapi janahitartam vartase pragudicyam. This verse says that Devahuti, after getting enlightenment from Bhagavan Kapila, praised him. Kapila blessed her and went along with other ascetics. Devahuti became purified in mind and was liberated by the path of devotion. Kapila also lives in the northeast for the welfare of the people. In the Valmiki Ramayanam, it is said that the sons of Sagara, who went down in the northeast in search of their father's sacrificial horse, met Kapila Muni. Tata prag uttaram gatva sagara pratitam disham रोषाद् अभ्यकनन् सर्वे पृथिवीं सगरात्मजाः। ते तु सर्वे महात्मानो भीमवेगा महाबलाः ददृशु कपिलं तत्र वासुदेवं सनातनम्। बालकाण्डं 40th सर्ग verses 24 and 25. हे देव, O Lord, iti suvidita vedyam, thus one who knew well all that was to be known, kritanutim, who praised you, devahutim anugrihya, blessing devahuti, tvam, you, yogi sangaihi saha, along with yogis, gataha, went away, Vimala Matihi Asau, Devahuti, who had become pure in mind, Atha, then, Bhakti Yogena Mukta, attained liberation by the path of devotion. Twamapi, you also, Janahitartham, for the good of the world. Pragudicham Vartase, continue to live in the northeast. परमकिमु बहुक्त्या त्वत्पदाम्बोजभक्तिं सकलभयविनेत्रीं सर्वकामोपनेत्रीं वदसि खलु दृढं त्वं तद्विधूयामयान्मे गुरुपवनपुरेश त्वय्युपादत्स्वभक्तिम्. In this verse, the poet says that God Himself has firmly declared that bhakti towards Him removes all fears and gives all desires. He requests the God to eradicate all his ailments and confer that supreme bhakti on him. He Parama, O Supreme God, Bahuktya Kimu, what is the point in speaking a lot? Tvat Padamboja Bhaktim, the devotion to your lotus feet. Sakala Bhaya Vinetri is the remover of all fears. Sarva Kamopanetri is the fulfiller of all desires. Tvam Dridam Kalu Vadasi, you firmly declare indeed. Tat, therefore, may Amayan Viduya, eradicating my ailments. Twayi Bhaktim Upadatsva, please give me bhakti towards you. He Pavanapuresha, O Lord of Guruvayur, Twayi Bhaktim Upadatsva, make me have bhakti towards you.